5 became one last night as Girls Aloud went to the top of the singles charts. They've got a reason to be happy, haven't they?
They're very excitable all of a sudden. Morning, girls.
Good morning. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How did you get to here? Do you get rung up by the record company? How does it come through to you?
It kind of happens midweek, it's called, so you get like an indication midweek, and our midweek was the best one we've ever had, so it was pretty exciting.
You're quite far ahead in the midweeks.
Yeah, we kind of had a fair indication.
Yeah, so
by
been
that
really
Wednesday, we were
excited all
about
week.
20,000 ahead of the person behind us. So.
All right.
She knows her figure. She's got it sorted.
I'm not complaining.
Just waiting for Sunday to come to see if you can hold it.
And you're going to perform that for us later. And you've got the album coming out of Control.
Yes.
Which sounds a bit like your lives, really, isn't it?
No, not at all. We're very controlled.
Are you?
Always. No, it's just an album. It's like, this is our 6th album that we've done, so you kind of run out of ideas of what singles are going to be called, what albums are going to be called, and this is just where we're like, right, okay, we'll go for that one, Out of Control. What more can you say?
We'll write it before the headline writes it for us. It's a good way to go. Now, what I love when you all come in is I love going through all the various reports that have been written about you. And basically, all you ever do is go, no, that's not true. No, that's not true. That's not true. So let's start with this one. First of all, News World is really worried about you. Why are you so thin, Sarah?
I don't know. I just had 2 McDonald's breakfasts.
Oh, I love that plug. You've got yourself an endorsement there. So are you ill or anything, you know?
I'm not ill at all.
No, do you know what happened? Around the time of the tour, we all dropped a little bit of weight.
Oh,
But
did
that,
you?
you know,
Exercising.
intense dancing for 8 hours a day. I mean, no normal human being's not going to drop any weight, are they really?
I just think I've been quite
And we haven't
lucky.
had time to put it back
I
on.
think when you're happy, though, with your own, the way you're looking, you just want to kind of try and keep that up. I mean, it's not like I don't eat anything. I eat like a horse. I'm just burning it off quite
And
well.
you're happy you've got your man, you've moved in together.
I'm moving
That's all.
house as well. I've just got a place in the country, so
Oh,
I'm starting riding again soon.
Oh, you
That means there's got to be a family on the way, surely.
No,
surely.
no, I'll just get a dog. Getting some animals, that'll do for now.
Start off with the dog and then go from there. Now, what about you, Nicola? There was loads of stuff saying that you were really sad because people kept calling you ugly. Chris Moyles, I think, is the name that springs to mind. Is that true? Because you're gorgeous. Why would you think that?
No, do you know what it was? That whole thing, he just said some things and I said something back and then that was it. Like, I'd rather just leave it, you know, leave it as that. And I said what I said about it and that's it. It's done with now.
Yeah, OK. Well, they're always going to write stuff about you because you're so successful, aren't you? And what you are now, one of the... Are you the most successful girl band of all time or one of the most successful?
In terms of top 10s, it's like we've had a lot of top 10s.
Yeah.
And apparently, I don't know, but apparently no other girl band has ever had that many top 10s.
It's the consecutive
Right.
hits, isn't
If
it?
people would say that we're the most successful, that's, you know, that's your own prerogative.
Yeah, why not?
I sleep a lot, and I accepted it all.
And you are now a huge TV star, Harold. Do you like being?
And the X Factor,
Yeah.
I love the X Factor.
Do you?
Yeah.
Got a bit emotional
Scary.
Saturday night, though, didn't it? Louis in
Yeah.
tears, for heaven's sake.
Louis!
Louis was in tears. I mean, you lot saw Louis was in tears.
Bless him, though. It was nice to see that side of him, you know, because you never do.
About how hard you try to
Kimberly
make him
seems to
weep.
think that's quite... What's making you laugh, Kimberly?
Because Nadine had only just seen that for the first time, so her face is making me laugh.
He got very upset.
He looks upset.
Are you enjoying it? Because it must be weird being the other side of the fence, if you like.
It's very intense, and I'm learning a lot that I didn't really know, and I'm appreciating our team so much more, our management, our A&R, all of that. I know how hard it is to choose songs, to look after somebody, like to have somebody ringing you up, freaking out over what their hair's like, stuff like that. So I'm learning a lot more about it, that side of the fence.
It's great, actually, because I was reading your book, flicking through your book, this one here.
You look at the pictures, won't you, Ben?
Which actually is there's some interesting stuff all the way through, but the idea, I think it was Love Machine, you all talked about how much you hated it. All of you, without a doubt, went in and saying, we can't do this, everyone's going to laugh at us.
Well, the lyrics were so obscure
Yeah.
as well, so we weren't
Let's
sure
go
how to-
Eskimo and all that.
It's like the whole track, like the melody.
Everything was just kind of weird.
And on the record company, the people at the A&R were going, trust us, it's going to be great. And now, I mean, look at it, it's one of the biggest hits you have.
I know.
And it ended up being a song that we really loved as well. Like, as soon as we did the video, it started to sort of fit into place. But when we first heard it, it was just like madness. But we love it now, so yeah.
It's got a very special place in my heart because I danced. You'll all remember this. I'm sure you will remember it. The quick step to it on Strictly Come Dancing. Yeah. It wasn't the only thing that was murdered that night. Your song, but
Yeah. It's kind of quick step or falling
Quick step,
over. No one can really tell.
Struggling,
Being
crawling
held around.
step. Yeah. More the love gone, machine gone wrong, really, wasn't it? Big spell in the words. OK, the girls are going to be performing The Promise for us a little bit later in about 50 minutes' time. So
it's great to see you all this morning. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.